Ah, huge spider. Ugh. Quick, let's sort this out. So if we change this setting, click apply. Okay, phew, that's better. Arachnophobia cured there. Insects and I have an unwritten agreement. They stay away from me, and the slipper of death stays away from them. Ants I'm not too bothered by. They're small, they're innocuous, they scurry about, they work together, they get their shit done. I don't mind them. They're organised, they're rigid. As long as they don't find food in your house, they're not going to come bothering you. Spiders, however, they're cunning bastards. They're hiding where you least expect it. So this is Empires of the Undergrowth. It has recently reached version 1, which means it's a full game now. It's got some updates. I'll put the link in the description so you can have a look and see if it's for you. It's a great little strategy game. I love playing it. There's lots of different modes you can do. Story mode, a custom game where you battle against 3 other colonies, and arcade mode, which we're going to do now. And it's got extra levels or extra challenges. We're going to do the other foot. So this is the campaign in reverse. We play it from an alternate colony's perspective. So here we start. That's our queen. We have to protect her at all costs, and we have a few workers, but not very many. So we need to get up and running as quickly as possible, otherwise we're going to get shafted. So the way of doing that, we can only build one ant type at the moment, and that is the Gene Thief Ant Worker. Not sure why it's called the Gene Thief. Maybe it goes around stealing genes from people's baboomch. Anyway, yep, we're going to build a few of these and they can help out with the queen. In fact, we're going to set them as groups. So you have 5 groups you can choose from, and then you have the nest group. So the nest group will just do work in the nest essentially. They bring eggs from the queen over to the tiles to hatch new workers or soldiers or whatever it is you build. This is the reverse of the campaign, so we can only build limited units to start off with. It is going to change as we progress, and we're going to meet a nasty little man-child as we go through. So we've built as many ants as we can here. We've run out of food almost. We can probably build one more without issue. There we go. We have 14 food left. Food is how we build anything. So we're now going to need to go to the outside world. And that is through this tunnel here, which shows as an arrow on the map. So we're going to need to dig that out to be able to leave the nest. How they actually got in there without an entrance, I don't understand. We have a fair few ants now. We have 12 plus 10, 22. These brown things showing on the map, that's food. We're going to collect that as quickly as possible, because things are going to start getting a bit hairy in a minute.
You need space to grow. Dig, dig, dig!
And there you go.
What was that?
I wasn't talking to you.
There's the man-child. His first entrance into the level. I'm going to build food here. So this is a food storage tile. When the ants collect...
Feeding time already?
Yes, our queen is insatiable.
When the ants collect the food, they'll bring it to these food tiles here. Let's try and collect as much as possible, because he's going to start doing shit to us soon. He's like a little boy that never got told no as a child, and he has this, well, evil scientist little boy.
I think it is time we connected the outworld.
No, don't do that. I haven't got all the food yet. Oh, for fuck's sake, I did the wrong thing there. Right, 5, group 5, come on. We need these ants. So essentially, when we right-click on the screen, we can tell our ants which direction to go. That's kind of the limit of our control.
With a small threat.
Connecting the Fusca colony now. I will let 10 through to start with.
Okay, I don't think that's actually coming to us. There's another ant colony which you play as in the main campaign. And I've just done 1 again. Right, let's leave it on 5.
Neutralize the threat to their queen.
Good. Continue the experiment and let me know the results.
So that you...
Add more than 30 ants at once, though.
You're going to be talking a lot.
Understood.
So that's the main campaign that's going on at the side here. We're kind of the side story to the main campaign here. Our colony is used, but it's not the main part of it. Here you go. Here come our first threat. Some beetles.
I wonder how they will react to a rival Orepta colony. Introducing 40 rival raptor ants.
Right, so we're going to go and kill that beetle, and then there's another one to kill. Once that beetle's dead, our ants should actually collect it and bring it back, but we have full food storage at the moment, so I need to start spending that food and putting it in building more ants. More ants means we can collect more things. Right, group 5, go on. Get the rest of these little seeds, whatever they are, and we need to upgrade our food storage too. So once you build a tile, you can upgrade it 3 times once it's a fully hard circle. So this is level 1, but it's not full circle, so we can't upgrade that one. Once we upgrade tiles next to it, that'll go up a notch and we'll be able to upgrade that. Can't really do much over here. And then we'll be able to store more food. And food storage, it's relatively important, especially when you want large sums of money at any given time, or large sums of food. So we're going to expand this a little. Not too much though. I don't want to be placing too much in food storage. I'd rather have the majority of it going in workers. Where are we now? We're on 25 and I just added, so that's about 30. So we probably need another row or 2 of those. Good. And we actually need to do what he's asking us, otherwise he is a sadist. He will start punishing us. So in the top left, it tells us we need to get 40 workers to the tube. And the tube is here. We need to get the workers to the tube because they're going to attack an ant colony from the main campaign that we can't see. First, we need to take out this beetle. These are just worker ants, not soldier ants, so ideally you don't use them in battle too much, but we don't have a choice because we have no other ant types available to us. So we will be using them for now. There we go. And as the ants go off and die, we use food. I think it takes 5 food to make a new one of these, 2 food to hatch a new one. We get those back up with the 2 food, which we don't actually have. We've run out of food, so we can't repopulate until we can get some more, and he's just chucked some seeds down for us. Good, so we collect those. On this level, it's good to have a large amount of people because there's food dumped, and you need to collect it quite quickly because there's bad guys on the way. There we go. All right, next. I need to start thinking about our next ant type they're going to give us. So that's going to be an army ant of some sort. Yes, we've got them already. So I'm going to start building these. These are more expensive. So these cost 40 to build and not 20, and 3 food to hatch as opposed to 2. They do substantial damage, but they have low health.
What about a combination of a raptor and a Fusca? Let's start with 20 of each.
Alright, so we're going to need to go back to the tube, and there's a fucking spider there. Our guys should be able to kill them just on numbers alone, but they aren't soldiers. We shouldn't be using them too much like this. There you go, we killed it. So, if they're small enough, the ants will carry them away. If they're a bit bigger, they will take chunks out of the body and then go and kill them. So we need to get 20 workers to the tube now. We're going to send our group 1 over, but we have a 0 of 4 hatched at the moment. There you go. What is it the Russians said, or Stalin said? Quantity has a quality all of its own. Ant wave charges, that's what we're doing. We want to start building up our army ants too, so let's pull a few of those down.
Defense, yet highly effective.
Alright, with this level, once you've done what they've asked, it's best to bring everyone back to the nest and get ready for the next whatever's going to happen. Because the difficulty is going to ramp up.
Seeds on the surface for my succeeding raptors. Gather them quickly. The colony's ability to withstand such overwhelming assaults is incredible. I wonder, how will they handle a sustained flow of aggressors?
So now it's saying we need to keep the tube supplied with workers, so we're sending off little ant buddies off to their death. We have no army soldiers made yet. I don't know why that is.
Admirably, my raptors. Perhaps a small reward.
No good, some woodlice. They won't attack us, the woodlice. Why are we not getting any of our Group 1 soldiers born? What's happening? There's something wrong, and we need to get some workers in that tube, because if that bar gets to 0, it's kind of game over, really. Oh, good, we're starting to get our army ants out, good. So what I did was I moved 12 ants from group 5 back to the nest, so we have more ants in the nest now. Group 5 should be going over there, but some of them are stopping off to take chunks out of here. Oh shit, we're in trouble there.
Let's make things a little more interesting, shall we? Enter the Devil's Coach Horse.
Okay, there you go. You're learning some insects here, the Devil's Coach Horse. So we want to have our army ants kind of around there and guarding if possible. And we want more. We always want more. We are going to run out of food. It's worth keeping a...
I seem to have dropped my beetles. I hope they don't harm the little ant.
Yeah, that's a big bastard as well. It's always worth keeping a little bit of food back, because if you lose loads of ants, then you're going to need that food to have them reborn or for the eggs to be hatched.
Perhaps that's enough for now.
Okay, we've done that bit. Let's move everyone back.
How has the colony been responding?
They mounted an excellent defense against 20, 25, and even 30 Fusca ants, as you suggested.
Perfect. Perhaps we can provide more of a challenge for them next time.
What a fantastic suggestion.
So they work in the lab. Oh wow, there's loads of food. Right, let's get collecting this as quickly as possible. So they work in the laboratory together.
See how the colony grows over the next few days.
Now that they have experienced battle, I expect to see a significant rise in the number of soldiers.
And here's a fucking psycho, whereas she's trying to keep him in check. We have a new ant available to us, the Slave Maker Ant Soldier. So this does more damage, well, same amount of damage, but better health. More expensive to build and more expensive to grow up. That's going to go in group 1. We're going to keep all our soldier ants in the same group.
Good. A little helping hand for what comes next. Collect it quickly.
Yes, we are.
Faster!
I'm trying. I'm going as fast as possible. Be patient, my friend. So yeah, we want to get some of those built, although I didn't actually finish building out my other kind of ants. Oh well, what can you do? And I'm going to upgrade the food tiles en masse if possible. So you can upgrade them 3 times. It's the same with the ant tiles as well, and they give you various bonuses. With the food tiles, they just give you more food available to be stored. Oh, we missed one bit over here. It's going to annoy me if I don't get that. There you go, we're being attacked. So this is other ants is sending on to us. Are they coming from a tube? Nope, they're not coming from a tube. He's just dropping them in by the looks of it. So we could store about 500 food. It's now gone up to just over 1,000 that we can store.
Our colony does need to exercise.
And he's just sanding things. And these are wood ants. They're like little mortar ants. You don't take them over or take them out, and they're just going to fire this poison at you until you die. And there you go. Our soldiers could deal with them easy enough. Bastards are coming. And we're going to use group 5, our worker ants. They can just go and collect food while our soldiers guard. Shit, he's sending a lot at us.
A new challenger has entered the arena.
Right, let's continue collecting as much food as we can as quickly as possible, and let's build up our ants.
Dinner time.
Beetles now. Big beetles as well. Fuckers. Right, send group 5 over here to collect food. Our army ants should be able to take this beetle out. There you go. Quantity, quality of its own. The beetles will give us a little bit of food, not a huge amount. Can we get our final ant soldier? Nope. Just a little bit off. Let's move group 5 back, keep them as safe as possible. Group 1 a bit closer to the nest, ready for the next intruders. Spiders.
A wolf spider.
And there's food up here to be gathered. Group 5 can go and do that, whilst our soldiers fight off these wolf spiders. Dollar bastard. Probably lost a few doing that as well, but oh well. That's the thing with this game, you have to expect casualties.
Progress. Perhaps it is time we began phase 2 of the trial.
Agreed. I will prepare the feeder colony.
Yes, expect a lot of casualties. That's kind of part and parcel of this game. Right, so we're maxed out on these dudes. We had loads on these dudes. So we're probably at some point going to get another type of ant. So I'm just going to build a couple of chambers ready for that.
I see they haven't lost their potency. Now let's try the Formica rufa ants.
The Rufa will be more aggressive. Our Ereptors will need to put up a strong defense. Adding 20 Rufa ants.
So once on YouTube, I clicked on a short clip, a video short, I suppose, of a spider in Australia, the huntsman spider, I think it is, and it was absolutely ginormous. Apparently they're good spiders, they keep pests at bay, they're not bad to have in your house, but they can reach the size of a small cow or something like that. Pretty fucking horrendous to look at if you don't like spiders. And then for some reason, YouTube started recommending me these guys who make videos which are just pretty much fight videos with insects. They're pet ants against spiders and various things like that. I mean, they do it under the guise of live feeding, which I agree, some animals, if you have as pets, you do need to live feed them. But then they make the video like it's fucking a WWF contest or something like that.
Ereptors have neutralized the threat to their...
The Hunger Games, so to speak.
Continue the experiment as before.
There's this one
Don't
spider.
push the colony too hard.
I think it was
Of course not. That would be irresponsible.
I think it was probably the wolf spider. It was crazy. It would just chop ants in half and start making a wall out of them around its nest.
Introducing 40 Rufa ants.
I did actually block that channel though after watching it once or twice or a couple of their videos. Right, how are we doing? We're doing good. We have loads of food stored. In fact, we probably need to upgrade our food storage a little bit.
We will start with 30 of each.
Maybe we can start upgrading our ants too. We have the food for it. It's not always about numbers in this game. It's sometimes about having better units too. So if we upgrade them, you actually see the ants start getting bigger.
Perhaps we should try 3 colonies.
Fucking look at this horrible thing.
Introducing 30 Rufa, Fusca, and Raptor ants.
Just snapping away at our ants. Yeah, our ants are all over him now, biting away. Snippety snip. Not long left for this fella. And there's his friend as well. We'll take them out. And while we're doing that, I'm actually going to start upgrading these. We have loads of food. So I'm just going over, changing the ones that are level 1. They will become level 2. And then we'll be able to start making them level 3 in a bit. So to upgrade, it costs as much as it costs to build that ant type. Oh shit, we've got a new ant. The Trapjaw Ant Soldier. I like this one. So once it's in battle, if it gets injured, it will suddenly leap away and heal some health. So in theory, it could live forever in this game as long as it doesn't get injured too much. But they're expensive. I think it's like 90 to build. 90 food. Yeah, we can build 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's build 4. There you go. We won't be able to hatch them though because it costs 6 food to hatch. We'll be able to hatch 3 of them. So from having loads of food to having no food again. There you go. There it is. It's popped up there. Let's put it in group 1 with all our other soldiers. And then it will go to our pheromone marker over here. So Simant, I think. And that would have been the first game I played like this. I was probably a child when I did it, so I had no idea what was going on. I suppose I learnt it a little bit, as much as a child's brain can grasp certain concepts. But yeah, I remember enjoying it. Great little game. Not sure if you can still play that anywhere. I'm sure someone's got an emulator with it running. Is that PC or was that Amiga 500? It's probably Amiga 500. Don't know, don't remember. Anyway, yes. Where are we? We're waiting now. We're waiting for the... Oh, we've got to get workers to the tube. I didn't notice that. So if we set group 5 to go over here, and he's going to drop some stuff on us, so we'll send the army ants over to guard them. It's only 30, but we have no food left to build more ants or hatch more eggs. Maybe he'll drop some seeds off for us. Yes, good. Gather those as quickly as possible, and we can start building more of these once we have 90. Don't want to waste well, not waste, but use too much food. You need to have some in reserve. We could probably do another row of these. There you go. We keep 165 back for repopulation.
I wonder how long they will survive against a sustained flow from all 3 colonies. Let's see.
Here come the crickets. These spray out poison and do mass damage. If all our ants were level 1, we would have lost a fair few. So we got that bar going on again here, so we need to get our worker ants in that tube quite quickly. It says keep the tube supplied with workers. So we'll do that, and we'll have our army ants around here standing guard. There you go. He's dropping stuff on us. Bastard.
What's this? A giant tiger beetle has joined the fray.
Not for long it hasn't, my friend. We're going to grab these seeds quickly as well. Okay, it's getting a bit beetle crazy here.
Oh no, 3 tiger beetles.
Actually, it's 4. We should be able to do these without issue. Bar is going down though. We do need to get workers to the tube. What are you doing over here? I think our workers can handle that fucker. Oh, and some spiders. Nice.
Work, my little ants. But what's this? 1, 2, 3, 9, 10 wolf spiders. It hardly seems fair.
No, it doesn't really. Yeah, these spiders creep me out. They move quickly. Whenever you see a spider that can jump and move faster than you can react. Yeah, don't like that.
Yes, yes! Victory to the Raptor!
What's going on here?
Yes, the ants performed excellently against the roofer. They just staved off an attack from 40 roof ants.
40? I think that's enough for now. We don't want to overstress them.
No, we don't. Let's get more of these built. We can probably fill this chamber now. Yeah, we can. Good.
Additional experiments will be on hold for the time being.
Oh, no, they won't.
No more tests.
There's more tests coming. So if you look at the edge of the screen, yeah, I don't think you have it so much. You can see that you're in a tank or formicarium, as she says. There you go, we can see the sand there. You can't see us digging down and around like you could in a normal ant colony you could make. Oh look, there's his glasses. We can upgrade the food now, can't we? Let's get that upgraded.
Raptors can't hurt.
No, they can't. We're being attacked. What's coming for us? Okay, it's another ant colony. Shit, that's a lot. We gonna do this? I think we are. Victory. Let's keep upgrading, keep upgrading. Can't really do much over here because there's not tiles next to each other. So when you put tiles surrounded by other tiles, that's when it allows you to upgrade. Right, there's some food over here. Group 5. Go collect quick. Group 1 can help as well.
Collect your seeds swiftly, my little ant.
Right, that's everything done. Send Group 5 back over here and Group 1 back as well. Get ready. So it says survive the incoming attacks here. So I think we're just going to be attacked. Oh, here they come. So the good thing about these are, once we kill them, we get food from them. We take their bodies in and harvest it, so to speak. So our ants, there you go, we've killed them all those larvae. And now we're going to go into the colony and be used for food. Alright, what's he throwing at us now?
Trapjaw ants. Snap, snap, snap.
Snap, snap, snap. Indeed, trapjaw ants. So these are the jumpy ones I said about. If they get injured, they jump back and they heal up a little bit. Problem with killing their ants, you don't get any food from them. Termites you do, but not ants. Ooh, a skeleton or a skull. Nice. Can we go in there? No, we can't. Yes, arachnophobia. It's one of the first spidery films I watched. I think that was out in the 90s. I was a child when I watched it. Fucking crawling to the edge of the bed in fear, not wanting to touch the floor in case there were spiders there.
Tunneling, chomping.
Yeah, pretty fucking horrible when you go in a house that's been taken over by poisonous spiders and they're crawling around and in various orifices of corpses. Orifices? Is that a word? Editor, check that out. I'll let you know on screen. Bastard. He's put stuff directly in our colony and it's going for the queen. Right, if we cancel all our orders, everyone's going to run back in. So when a group has no orders, it automatically goes to the queen and just circles her, which we need to be doing here. Yeah, we got them. Shall we actually finish our early ants, which we didn't? Let's do that. I'm not going to upgrade them though, just get them built for now. There's a seed over here. Let's bring the army back, group together.
From those jars were 1,000,000 to 1, they said.
If you've ever heard War of the Worlds, the soundtrack, chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, they said, but still they come. I think that's a reference to that. Well done, developers, if you watch this. I picked up on it. Should have done a little light show to go with it. Right, these spiders are fuckers. They do a bit of damage and then they run away, so you have to chase them around the map, which is fine. Let's get the little bastard first then. We got him. Almost. Yep, got him. Right, let's get the big bastard. Group 5 can come over. Well, do we need to? No, Group 1 will collect the couple of seeds that are around the little brown marks on the map. I think this spider we have to tear chunks out of. We're not going to carry it in. So let's get fed off that dude. There you go. He's disappeared. We've got all we can. And form a line. I'm saving the food. We're going to need it. Alright, we got some leaf cutter ants.
Have come to forage, but they are not welcome here.
These are the big bastards. You don't want to mess with them. They have the health and the damage. They're big fucking incisors or whatever they're called at the front. Chopping away like scissors. Again though, no food from them when they die. Nice little squiggly sound going on there.
Colourful, deadly beetles.
Colourful deadly beetles. Nice. Right, let's get Group 5 collecting the scraps of food he's given us. Yeah, see our trapdoor ants are jumping around when they get injured. There's a game mode called Tug of War where it's just two ant colonies and your food gradually increases and you have to kill the other one. And you have to decide what ants to spend your food on. Trapjaws are quite... Oh, fuck me.
Ready to go.
Thankfully, they're quite easy to kill. Horrible things jumping around. Gives me the creeps. Right, let's get the rest of this food. Come on, worker ants. Collect the seeds quickly as possible. And then up here as well. So we can probably start doing some upgrading. Let's get these dudes upgraded. They're kind of our tanks at the moment. Unless we're given some more ants. I think we do get given the leaf cutter ants at some point. Yeah, we got our first level 3 there. And what have we got coming?
Send them back.
I think these are wood ants. Oh, bollocks. We've exhausted all our food. That's not what I wanted to be doing. Shit. And it just said army ant majors unlocked. So that's the big bastards. We can start getting those. That's what I can put here if I have food, but I have no food. I think it's 150 for one of these, and then 170 and 17 to hatch. They're expensive. We can't afford them. We can afford a few of them, maybe. And by a few, I mean 4. I'm not going to do the 5th one, otherwise we won't be able to afford to hatch them. Oh yeah, we can. We got 300 food. Good. It's just coming in a bit slowly. And we'll see these guys in a minute when they get born. So I think that worker just came and put the egg down, and then the egg's slowly starting to hatch. Yeah, we're being attacked up top. I'll go there in a second. Egg gets bigger and bigger, and then eventually pop. And there you go. Out comes the big bastard, and he joins up. Oh, fucking praying mantises, horrible things as well. It would suck to be an insect. There are so many predators out there. I mean, for humans, it's relatively easy. We have like bears, lions, tigers, and that's it. If you're an insect, it's pretty much everything's going to eat you. And that's what this game does really well. When you're playing other missions, which are completely unlike this, you build up your colony slowly and you go and explore the outside world. And there's different insects roaming around you have to either avoid or kill. Avoid to start off with, then kill as you get bigger and stronger.
Incy with the spies to the queen. They all want to bite her. It's really quite obscene.
Nice. Bit of a child's nursery rhyme going on there. Clean look at them. Yeah, spindly, creepy. And we're actually getting slaughtered there. Right, let's build some more of these ants. We got food coming a bit now. Sometimes Like now, for example, I possibly would have been better holding my army back and getting them grouped up so they all went and attacked at the same point. Right, group 5, go and collect these seeds. We're going to need this food. Ew. Taken one of them out, 2 of them out, 2 more left to go. Group 1's got this. Nice. And now we can collect their corpses for food.
Prickly little beast.
If there weren't loads of crickets coming for us or whatever they are. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments with some of my naming of species. It's been a while since I've watched David Attenborough and whatever the nature programs were as I was a child. Yeah, we're getting loads of food. Let's build more of these big bastards. Not too many though, because we're going to need to repopulate our whole army. If you look at our numbers on the army, we're down to 19 of 48 of our slave makers. 12 of 33 of whatever these are, trapdoors I think they were.
My, that's a big whip spider.
That is a big whip spider. Let's avoid it if we can and gather the food that's around first. Fucking size of that thing. Alright. The whip spider has started. Alright, let's get group 1 going over there. Group 5 go back. You're no good to anyone. And we're behind the plant here. I can't rotate the camera. I can make a little circle with the mouse cursor. So, yep, it's going to be a bit obscured, this battle. And you can tell this is a big boss kind of thing, because if you look at the health bar at the top, yeah, that means it's a big bad boy. Right, maybe I can upgrade some things while we're here. Let's upgrade some of these to level 2. I think we've done this whip spider almost. Have that, you bitch. There you go. That should give us a bit of food. I don't think it will give us a huge amount, but it will give us some. They're tearing off their chunks.
There. All set in your new home. Grow quickly, my little ants. We have lots of work to do.
Yeah, it'd be good if you could get a virtual slipper in this game so you can just go around whacking them. I'm not one of those people that kills insects or spiders in the house.
Only been prepped for the final experiment?
The rehousing was disruptive. The Ereptors need time to stockpile food for a fair taste.
Very well.
When my, well, I always used to let spiders live or sometimes put them outside, which I appreciate isn't great for house spiders. But when my child was born, I saw a spider and that was it. They had to go, unfortunately. And I did that without prejudice.
I'm afraid we've ran out of time. It doesn't matter if the nest isn't perfect. Run the experiment, then clear out the specimens and bleach the equipment.
Yes, I know. I'm doing it.
And when you are finished here, I think we should have a word about your conduct around the laboratory.
I think we should have a word about your conduct around the laboratory.
What was that?
Nothing. Starting the experiment.
Good.
Childish
Let me know
much.
when you have a result.
So we've been moved. This is the final battle, so to speak. There's another ant colony on the left. The Reds.
This is it. The winner will have the privilege of joining me for the ultimate test. The real final experiment. The loser will be relegated to the waste disposal.
And yeah, we are the Blues. He's going to join us.
The former Cariums are connected. Let the war commence!
So we have to control the centre. Once we control the centre, we start getting resource drops. So it's worth doing, otherwise we're going to get no food.
Colony will strike first.
Yeah, we're going to strike at the same time by the looks of it.
The Ereptors finally meet. Interesting combinations. I wonder which is more effective.
Good, taking them all out. So there's been a bit of food dropped over here. They don't actually give you much food here. Come on, gather our troops together. Okay, big battle, charge. Yeah, he's got the fucking wood ants behind firing at us. This isn't good. So the front line holds us and then his ants behind just keep firing. Right, change plan. Everyone, group together, get back, group together, come on. We need to form a group. We don't want to send them one by one, that's not going to win us any battles. So if we can get everyone grouped up, we've run out of food, and I think we've run out of ants as well. So we're going to go Geronimo here, and group 1 and 5, they're going together. fact, I can just drag that over. Put them in group 1. There we go. Let's take the centre ground if we can. They're receiving the resource drops now, which means they can make new soldiers once they get the food. So let's go and try and take the centre if we can. We're going to be fighting a losing battle here, I think. Let's hope our workers can do some damage. I think we're going to win this skirmish, maybe, perhaps. Right, there's been some siege drop there. Let's send you over there. Good, we've won that. Right, let's continue. Push the victory. Try and get them split up. See, our ants don't appear to be moving as one focused, coherent unit here. That's not ideal. So when you get 1 or 2 go at a time, it's not useful. Oh well. And then we have people walking back. I think they go back to get food from the Queen. I could be wrong about that. I think we've just lost this. We have, haven't we? Yeah, that's all our troops dead. Right, everyone group together here. Yeah. We'll do okay though. We'll survive somehow. Don't know how. We're getting scraps of food, which will make the odd ant here or there. Yeah, they're coming for us.
Beating back their counterparts. Victory seems within their grasp. But what's this? Could it be the almighty hand of God?
Yes, please, hand of God. He's enjoying himself here. Beautiful. But now we have no ants and no food, so there's no chance we're going to be doing anything here. So they're coming in our colony. They're going to go for our queen.
Spiroraptors, strike at your nemesis. There can be only one.
What they don't know, though, you have something in the game called Royal Jelly. What Royal Jelly does is, once your queen gets attacked, it spawns all your troops that are ready to go. So as soon as they start attacking the queen, well, not as soon, but once they do a certain amount of damage, we're going to have a full roster of ants at our disposal.
Be careful, my queen. I'm not finished with you yet.
There you go, Royal Guards. So all our ants have been summoned, so all our attack force has come to life. And then we can kill them all. Right, let's take the battle to them now. And they got some food they've not touched yet. There you go. They would have lost most of their army. They'll be able to field a bit of an army, but yeah, they just haven't got the food for it anymore. So we can go on the attack, and the pendulum has swung, essentially. Bit of food they haven't touched over there. I'm going to go and try and get that. So we have a full army, they have half an army. So if we just do them bit by bit. I don't know why these guys are standing together. They should be moving. There we go. Stupid fuckers. Right, let's go and kill their queen. We got this. Why are they just standing there? I think there's a little bug there. Could be wrong, but oh well. So, we now have the enemy queen's nest here. And there's the enemy queen. Let's set the pheromone for the queen. And we need to kill all the soldiers. And then that's it, game over. I don't think she has the Royal Guard ability.
Pathetic, useless ants. Perhaps this new colony will prove to be a superior research subject.
And there you go, that's the cruelty of nature. So this level, it was an extra bonus mission. There are lots of different ways you can play this game. So much you could do. I could do a lot more episodes on it. But yes, it's out in version 1. The link is in the description. It's good fun to play, hours of fun. And it's one of those ones you can adjust and adapt and keep coming back to. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back again soon. Bye-bye.